nonsense, how could I be smiling? Wang Jian was extremely. Chapter 6. After a short period of sluggishness, Wang Jian looked flustered, especially when he saw Qin Shi's angry eyes. He quickly explained, Xiao Shi, don't listen to his nonsense, how could I be smiling? Wang Jian was extremely guilty. He didn't understand red diamonds. If he knew that red diamonds were so expensive, he wouldn't give this bracelet to death. He just gave 60,000 yuan to his subordinates, and he ended up buying such a bracelet. Am I talking nonsense? Yangchen sneered. How rare and expensive are red diamonds? You don't understand. You can check online now to see if I'm talking nonsense. Yangchen, shut up for me. Just when Wang Jian was riding a tiger, Qin's mother looked annoyed and scolded. What are you? You are also worthy of accusing Wang Xiao. Wang Xiao has already said that he bought this bracelet from a foreign friend. Even if there is really a problem, it has nothing to do with Wang Xiao. At least Wang Xiao is willing to spend a lot of energy to prepare gifts. But what about you? Disappeared for 5 years. The first time you saw your own daughter, you gave such a tattered stone. Yang Chen knew that the explanation was meaningless. After all, in the eyes of Qin's mother, he was a worthless waste. Compared with the young master of the Wang family in the eyes of Qin's mother, he was simply the difference between heaven and earth. It's just that Mother Qin didn't know that the sky and the earth in her eyes had already been subverted. Enough. Qin Shi, who had been silent for a long time, finally broke out. Her body trembled slightly, took a deep breath, tried her best to restrain her anger, and her eyes fell on Wang Jian. My husband lost your things. I'm sorry, but don't worry. 600,000. I will compensate you. What? Wang Jian was stunned for a moment, then shook his head quickly. This time I was pecked by an eagle, and I believed in the wrong person. Since this bracelet has radiation, naturally I can't give it to Xiao Xiao as a gift. I will give a better gift another day. No need. Qin Shi responded coldly. Seeing this, Wang Jian didn't say any more. Qin Shi was angry and had a lot of opinions on himself, and if he fought with Qin Shi at this time, his chances would be even slimmer. At this moment, a black Rolls-Royce with Jiang's A88888 license plate slowly stopped at the gate of Qin's compound, followed by a brand new white Maserati without a license plate. The interior of the car was bright red. The decoration looks like a lady's car. Two burly men took out a large box from the Rolls-Royce and walked into Qin's house. Mr. Qin, someone came from outside, said it was a gift, and was carrying a big box. After the nanny went out to see it and came back, she said happily, by the way, there is a Rolls-Royce with Jiang A88888 license plate parked at the door. Originally, the Qin family didn't feel anything when they heard that someone was giving gifts. But when they heard that there was a luxury car with Jiang A88888 license plate parked at the door, everyone was surprised. Father Qin stood up directly and hurriedly asked, Are you sure it's 58? Mr. Qin, it's absolutely true. It's really 58. The nanny said quickly. Everyone, go out to meet me immediately. Father Qin decided immediately and hurried to the compound. The owner of the car with Jiang A88888, that is the richest man in Zhangzhou, Suchengliu, how can he not be nervous? Father Qin ran out with everyone, only to see a middle-aged man in a suit. Hello. Father Qin quickly trotted in front of the middle-aged man and took the initiative to shake hands with him very enthusiastically. When Wang Jian saw the middle-aged man, he was shocked. This was Zhou Fu, the housekeeper beside Suchengliu. Although he was only a housekeeper, even his father would bow his head and say hello when he saw Zhou Fu. It turned out that it was butler Zhou who came to visit. I have missed a long way to welcome him, and I hope to forgive him. Wang Jian took the initiative to walk towards Zhou Fu with a familiar look, and stretched out his hands. Zhou Fu frowned and glanced at him. Who are you? Wang Jian hurriedly said, Butler Zhou. I am Wang Dali's son, and I was still there last week. Before Wang Jian could finish speaking, Zhou Fu shouted angrily, and Wang Jian almost urinated. The Wang family is also considered a second-rate force in Zhangzhou, but compared to the Su family, it is nothing. He just wanted to pretend to be in front of everyone, but he never imagined that he would be exposed so quickly. Father Qin, who originally wanted to ask, didn't dare to talk too much at this moment. Zhou Fu took out a list of dowry gifts and read it. The money is rolling, and there are 10 shops in People's Square. For a long time, Jingxi Hotel has 99% equity. Stay Still, 1 Maserati and 1 for Sun Moon Star Villa. Thousands of purples and reds, 1,005,000 cash gifts. It was not until the final report of the dowry gift that everyone knew the meaning of this gift. Looking at the stacks of banknotes stacked in the box, as well as a lot of valuable gifts such as car keys, stock certificates, and real estate certificates, everyone was completely stunned. Zhou Fu had been away for a long time, and they were not shocked. Back to God. Brother-in-law, you have given birth to a good daughter. Someone finally broke the silence. As expected of the richest man in Zhangzhou, Xiaoai will be blessed with such a big hand in the future. Xiaoai, when you marry into the Su family, don't forget our relatives. For a while, everyone turned around the sister-in-law Qin Yi. The elder sister is the #1 beauty in Zhangzhou. How can the younger sister be mediocre? Qin Yi hadn't reacted yet. After hearing the flattering words around, she realized that her sister was married, and these dowry gifts were naturally given to her, but she couldn't understand when she had contact with the men of the Su family. Yangchen was by Qin Shi's side. Looking at Qin Shi, there seemed to be a bit of envy in his eyes, and his heart was full of bitterness. These were originally given to you. Why do you need to be envious? Even if he said these words, no one would believe them. Have you seen it? This is love. When my sister married you, not only did she not receive a betrothal gift, but you took away $500,000. A man like you can never give your sister happiness in his life. I advise you, or divorce my elder sister early. Qin Yi walked up to Yangchen, holding the Maserati car key in one hand, and the villa property certificate in the other, her face full of pride. Yangchen glanced at her lightly, and said with a bit of sarcasm, "Are you so sure? These things are for you." Hearing this, Qin Yi suddenly felt a little guilty. After all, she had never had contact with the men of the Su family, but she soon put this thought behind her, and said angrily, "Yangchen, you trash, what do you mean? I am the only one in my family who is unmarried. These dowry gifts are not for me, are they for you?"